This is my EDC bag. It's not necessarily a survival bag, but it does have a lot of survival aspects. It's just a sling bag I got for cheap off of Amazon with a little attachment. And I've been carrying this for a few months now, and I really like the setup. I'm gonna come back in a moment and I'll show you what's inside. So as you saw, this is actually everything that was in that sling bag. This is the stuff other than what's in my pockets that I carry every day in that sling bag. When I go into the grocery store, I leave it in the truck. But anytime I go to work or I go out of town or I go anywhere in town, I always have this bag with me. So I have the bare necessities. Most of the stuff I just use every day. Other stuff I've never used, but I'll give you a closer look at everything that's here. On the left here, I got my tools and a really nice pair of 511 gloves. These are awesome gloves. Not too expensive. They do many things. I can even use my phone with the fingertips because they have grip. And I just keep them together with a little carabiner so I don't lose one or the other. This is a collapsible cup. Well, quickly I can have to drink out of. Inside of this canteen, I have, should open this. Inside this canteen, I have a life straw. So I can boil water in this or drink water from the life straw out of it. I'll break this down here in a moment. Got lighting and some more lighting over here, headlamp, this little O light, aside from the stream light that I carry every day in my pocket, the stream light wedge. Got a Rite in the Rain pad and some pens. My Rite in the Rain pen died, so I gotta get a new one. This is a really nice little whetstone that I got. And sometimes when I'm bored at work, I'll get this wet and sharpen up my knives. Got a butane lighter, really good Gorilla super glue. Best super glue. Billow, and a zip tire block. One of these by themselves will burn for 20 to 30 minutes. Starts a really good fire real fast. A ferro rod, some little Uno cards, some business cards in a Ziploc so they don't get messed up. Inside of here I have just some batteries, a little hank of wire, or hank of cord to hang up my flashlight if I need to hang it from something. And then I just put those napkins in the bottom to stop it from jiggling around so I'm not making noise. Underneath all of that there's a waste disposal bag for my dog. Then I got some lubricating wipes, mostly for cleaning my gun, but they're good for cleaning tools or anything that needs some lubrication. Some off wipes, They don't work great, but they're good for in a pinch. And then some sunscreen. Living in Colorado, you always need sunscreen. Some liquid IV and these little squincher packs. These things are a lifesaver. Got my compass, my Bofeng UVR5 or 5R, UV5R Bofeng radio. And then just some Advil or Relieve, not Advil. And some Aquaphor for chapstick. Some eye wash, because in my job, working in the oil field, you can get things in your eye very easily. These are just some little colorful balls. You pull the tab, you light up. Got a whole bunch of them for a birthday party, so I just like keeping them around. Cat loves playing with them. More winds. Dark. So I got Rev gum, energy gum. This stuff works great. You can feel it kick in almost right after you start chewing it. I don't drink a lot of caffeine, so when I need to pick me up, that works great. I got a little Energizer charging block with a 100-watt USB Type-C. The cords go with my 2500 milliamp OtterBox charging station. It also has a 100-watt USB Type-C. Or no, it has a 18-watt USB Type-C. And then I recharge it fast with the wall plug. Inside of here is a pillow, a little blow-up pillow. I'm sure we've all seen those. I'm not going to open that all up. Change of socks. Some really nice, sturdy socks. There's a thin little face mask with my schmuck. I actually use this as a blanket when I'm riding in the truck, and then use this to sleep when we're going on long trips. When we haven't had much sleep, or if I've been driving for a long time, I'll use those in conjunction to sleep in the truck while we're driving. And then my little hygiene area, I've got some cleaning wipes. And these Equate wipes actually are huge, and they are cheap. I'm gonna just be buying these from now on instead of the wet ones. The wet ones don't seem to, they're not as big and they rip fast. Inside of here I have some baby powder and aloe vera cream. So if after a sunburn, and then for rashes or whatever, chafing, inside this little Altoids tin. You just keep a little rubber band on it just to keep it all tightly secure. I just have a mini little hygiene kit in here. Another wet wipe. Mini Tabasco sauce bottle that I filled with mouthwash. A mini cologne bottle. These sprays are like gum. And then some toothpicks. A little ball of soap that I wrapped up in cellophane. And some Tic Tacs. And there's a tiny pair of tweezers and some Q-tips hiding in there. I have my food items. Gosh, a payday is peanuts. A little thing of macaroni and cheese. I can prepare easily in my silicone bowl after boiling some water in my canteen. And I got some of these Jetboil spoons and forks. They're just super sturdy. So here is that little red med kit you seen in there earlier. This is just my micro med kit, I call it. This is obviously attached to the front of the sling bag using these little elastic bungee cord. And then I have some honey cough drops, menthol cough drops, Tylenol, ZzzQuil, Pepto-Bismol, burn gel because I burn myself all the time. Some Zyrtec. This is the children's Zyrtec for my kids because my son's got bad allergies like me. And I got some Benadryl for myself. A little cuts and boo-boo kit. It says triple antibiotic ointment, Q-tips, applicators, Band-Aids, all different sizes. There's another burn cream and some cleaning wipes in there. A pack of non-aspirin, ibuprofen. Some nitrile gloves on latex. And then some tape to wrap up the big bandage. So yeah, that is my micro med kit. I have a Gerber hatchet. This is a very handy hatchet. I've used it to cut wire that was blocking the road. Not an electrical wire, but it was a cable for a barbed wire fence that was blocking the road when we were camping. It's a very handy hatchet. Some hand warmers, my King James New Testament. Everyone always needs a little bit of God in their life. I keep that around for my daily readings. Earplugs and just some cotton balls. Little military style can opener. Zip ties. Some electrical tape and duct tape. I wrapped that around a card. Looks like the electrical tape is a little too tight. But, a thick 20 mil trash bag and some rope. This is a Lexi. It's a life tent. Can't pronounce that word. Just a life tent and a life bivvy. Never had to use them. They're really thick mylar material, orange on one side, silver on the other. So they'll make a great survival item if you ever need them. They don't take up any space, really, and they're super light. And an emergency rain poncho, because you never know when you'll forget your jacket, and we have bipolar weather here in Colorado. So yeah, this is what I take with me every day throughout my travels. I take this to different states with my job, and I carry it all in this sling bag. This aside with my firearm and other things that I keep on my person every day, I think I would be more than adequate enough to make it for at least 24 hours before needing to find help. If you see anything that I could add or anything that would make this better, don't be afraid to drop it in the comments.